Hi everybody, Dave Sullivan here, part of the marketing team at People Driven Credit Union, and I'm pleased to introduce our new VP of Mortgage Lending,
Lisa Short.
Lisa, thanks for being here. We really appreciate you joining the team. We're excited to have you. Many times when people go or think about getting a mortgage, they maybe make a few mistakes, right? Maybe they don't do the exact right thing when they think they're doing the right thing. So I wanted you to share 3 tips that people should take under advisement when they're thinking about getting a mortgage.
So the first thing, and in my opinion, the most important thing is don't change jobs. We find that so many times people either change jobs right before applying, or they're in the middle of the mortgage loan process, and all of a sudden we go to verify employment and we find out that they no longer work there. That is something that you want to avoid. Stable income in the same line of work is one of the major aspects that we look for in approving a mortgage loan. So if at all possible, if you can avoid doing that until after the loan closes, that would be your best option.
Lisa, how long do people need to be at their job before they can think about applying for a mortgage?
I mean, each investor is different, but 6 months to a year.
Okay.
At least, and in the same line of work.
So somebody comes out of college, they've been working for 6 months, let's say, they could apply for a mortgage at that time?
Yes, they could.
Okay, so you don't have to wait until you get 2 years in at your job before you can apply for a mortgage?
No, because with a student, we would just ask for college transcripts just to show us that they were in fact in school.
Okay, not their grades necessarily.
No.
What other tip would you say? I mean, obviously employment's key, right? The ability to repay the loan, but what else would be important?
So another important thing that you should not do is do not charge up your credit cards. And we see that a lot as well. So basically, especially for those people who are borderline with a high debt to income ratio, that is something that you definitely do not want to do until after you close your loan, because that could actually be a deal breaker.
Right, so you want to keep your utilization low on the credit cards, as low as possible. And utilization ratio is obviously how much of that credit are you using compared to the high credit. So you want to keep your utilization low because that can negatively impact your credit score.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct.
What third and final tip would you offer to people who are thinking about getting a mortgage?
So the third thing would be do not make any large deposits or any large withdrawals. Bank statements are a part of the documentation that we collect, and if an underwriter looks at this, it's going to send up a bunch of red flags. So if you do make large deposits or large withdrawals, just make sure that you can show the paper trail to document where this money went.
Sure, so document the paper trail. It's very important. And you don't want to make cash deposits without documentation, correct?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Like you're saving up for the down payment. You don't want to suddenly put a big cash deposit without some sort of, like, I sold my boat or whatever.
Correct.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people don't think about applying for a mortgage at this time of the year, but it really can be a great time to apply because things are a little bit slow for the mortgage industry overall, wouldn't you say?
Yes, this is a really good time to apply. You know, right before Christmas, if you need some money for the holidays, it is a really good time.
Yeah, or at least you get the process rolling so that you can close right after the new year. So
yes.
It's a great time to apply. And if you want to apply for a mortgage with us, obviously you can go to our website. It's the best way to start online, and then we will reach out to you, correct?
Yes.
If there's anything that we need. So
Yeah.
peopledrivencu.org is the website. Just go to borrow and then mortgages. But Lisa, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.